On this video, I would like to talk about how you can have a professional headshot image and really leverage it. There's a lot of little things to getting an image that represents your personal brand that you can leverage across any platform and really builds credibility and rapport and shows you as the expert. So let's just start with some basic tips. I would say, first thing, think about what you're going to wear. Solids work well. Like this shirt has a pinstripes on or polka dots on it. Maybe not so well. It's kind of minute, but many times it can blur in pictures and distract from the overall feel of the headshot image. Solids and non-seasonal colors work the best. Again, bright colors aren't going to turn out very well. For example, maybe it's going to be a picture that you'll convert to a black and white, or you'll change some of the coloring. When you have bright pinks and yellows and all these bright colors, they don't work so well. So a good test to this is to pick out an outfit, snap a picture on your phone, or have one of your friends convert it to black and white. Many of the iPhones do that. Look at it. Look at the colors, see how they contrast. If you're wearing a dark suit with a dark shirt, it's going to all just kind of blend together and not look really that good, and it's not going to focus on your face. Number 2, shiny skin. This is a big thing for photographers. Many times our skin lets out oils, and it can look glossy or sweaty or greasy. So before you take your picture, for us men, wash your face. They have the facial wipes, or women, wear concealer so your face doesn't look shiny. That doesn't really look that well in an image. No one wants to look like they're sweating in a photo. Number 3, I don't have to do this. Well, I guess I have to shave my head. Your hair. Make sure your hair is cleaned up. If it's blowing in the wind, if you're outside, it's not going to look very well. Your hairline, make sure if you have a beard, for us men, it's trimmed up. Women, make sure your hair is just how you want it. And if you have a lot of glossy or hair gel in it, it doesn't look that well because it just glares. Because we want a natural looking image to have that kind of warm and welcoming effect. Number 4, makeup. Clean, natural look. For you women, it doesn't look very well if you are, look like a night out on the town. If that's the look you have every day, then it's not so bad. Keep it, okay? But if you want to go more natural in a picture, and a lot of women struggle with this because they want the glossy lipstick and they want to cake on the makeup. I'm not a professional photographer, but I've worked with a lot of photographers and a lot of book images for agents on front of books or representing their brand. And there's a lot of science behind having a natural looking image. So that's what I would say. Lay off on some of the makeup, keep it natural. Number 5, if you wear glasses, clean your glasses really well because grease and fingerprints will show up on your glasses. So make sure they're really clean. And sometimes our glasses I used to wear them, but I'm wearing contacts now, but they'll slide down our nose. Push them back close to your face until they don't look like they're sagging. So you're not like looking through your glasses like a teacher would. If they're tinted or they're semi-tinted where they're going to change in the lighting, I would really stay away from those because the eye really shares our personality in an image, and it's really important. So your glasses, hopefully they're not tinted or semi-tinted. Clean them up and then push them back. Number 6, the right height. You don't want to look like you're looking up or you're looking down. Try to kind of be the same height as the camera lens or just a little below. And again, this is going to affect how you look at the camera. So if, say you have a friend or someone taking your picture, or even a professional photographer, we need to be in tune of what we're doing with our body. They're not going to tell us everything. The chin, you don't want to look too far up. I tend to look too far up or too far down. You want to have a nice, your chin at a nice angle to where you would talk to someone so you're not looking down at them or you're not looking up at them. Again, it helps with some people who are more concerned about the double chin. When you have the chin at the right angle, it looks a nice clean shape to it. I don't know much about this. I've just worked with a lot of photographers. Next, number 8, smile. Not a fake smile, not a forced smile. A smile that is you, how you would smile when you're happy. Now, there was a study done on this with profile pictures, and it found that people view you as more likable, more competent, and more influential if you smile in your picture. And a smile that shows teeth was rated twice as likable than a closed mouth smile. So just try it. Practice in front of the mirror and see what feels comfortable to you so you don't have like this forced smile and you are perceived as warm and welcoming. Pick a photo that looks like you. This is number 9. Up-to-date image, not something from when you graduated high school because you don't like growing old. People who don't like growing old, it's part of life. If you don't like growing old, an alternative is dying young, and that's not fun. So be who you are in the photo. The reason I'm saying this too, because when you show up to talk to a home seller, there's something that's going to be triggered if you look differently. What are you trying to hide? Like all these things, even subconsciously. We want to have an up-to-date picture and be proud of who we are, which is going to say authenticity. Number 10, use a high resolution image. You can resize it to email, to profile pictures, but do a high resolution image and then you can resize it. Because if it's not high resolution, it's not going to look good on your branding. Now, when you crop that down for maybe a profile picture, don't do a profile picture even waist up. Do a profile picture like here. Headshot. Your head should be 60% of the frame on a profile shot. Again, it's going to let people see your face, see who you are on any of your profiles because this is going to be your brand. It's going to go across all different platforms. Number 11, be the only picture, the person in your photo. The reason I say this, I get many pictures from agents and they say, I don't have my dog, my baby, my cat, my son's son's cats, dogs, armadillo, pet, hamster. Maybe not that bad. Be the only person in your picture, and then on a blog or Facebook or these other avenues, you can have those more personal pictures with your dog, your cat, your family that show that you're human and that you're in the community. Number 12, get someone else to take your picture, family, friend, coworker, or hire a professional photographer. Nothing like that image from our phone like this, and it's just this uncomfortable picture of our face with terrible lighting, and it's literally looking up our nose. Not cool. Doesn't portray who you are as a professional. Okay, another thing. Number 13, choose the right expression. Your picture conveys your personal brand. So if you consider your brand a little bit more serious, it's okay to look a little bit more serious in your picture. But generally speaking, smiling can help put candidates at ease and prospects at ease and make you look more approachable. Many times, if you want to mix it, you can cross your arms and you can still have a smile. It says, I mean business, but I'm still approachable. So play around with it and see what your personality is. Number 14, avoid distracting backgrounds. It distracts from your face, and that is the focal point. If you have a window in the background shining natural light, it's not going to look too good. Here I have a clean white background. You don't have to do that. You can do an outside picture if you want more of a lively image. But in that case, be further away from the background. Even if you're going to be in front of a brick wall or something, have it be a little further back and it's going to kind of blur. Or if you're outside, I know a lot of the new iPhones blur the background. That looks like a real natural picture, has some color to it, but it's blurred, still focused on your face. Number 17, take the picture in soft, natural light. Now, if you're not in a studio where you have lights like I have here, you can use natural light. When the sun's going down, not directly shining in your face, that will give you natural indirect light. Because if it's sun shining at you, it's gonna make this part of your face look really shiny, really bright, and it's gonna dim the eyes. We want the light to be evenly over our whole face. If our eyes are shadowed, we look like a raccoon. And what that portrays in an image is you're hiding something. You're not approachable. That's why I said the thing about sunglasses and the glasses that have a light tint on them as well. Number 18, use filters wisely. I see a lot of agents put filters on their picture because it covers up a flaw on their face, and the picture looks dark, it looks gloomy, it looks fake. We want authenticity, so don't take those filters and just start plastering them on your image. Number 19, rehearse your facial expressions. Practice smiles. Make sure you're not squinting your eyes too much or wrinkling your forehead. Relax. Again, with the eyes, we want to communicate with the eyes. So regardless of your facial expression, always communicate with your eyes. Your eyes are really the window to your personality, and we must really portray that, not look down, look up, or squint too much. And we can also look, you might not want to look directly, we can turn our shoulders and we can look at the camera like that. So it doesn't have to be a full face on. You can turn a little bit and look a little bit warmer, a little bit more welcoming than a straight on sometimes. Number 21 or number 20, relax and breathe. If you're tense and it's just uninviting, relax your hands, relax your arms, pay attention to your posture. Even if, so you're relaxed, you're going to be a lot more photogenic. And even if you're on your posture, if you're leaning forward slightly in a shot, which often will be, keep your back straight. Good posture indicates confidence. So if you're going sideways, put your shoulders back, be confident, and it's going to come across in your image. Number 22, avoid straight on the camera body position. We just talked about that. Think about an angle. Think relaxed. Shift your weight to 1 foot maybe. It'll help you relax. And look at the camera at an angle. Again, it just takes snapping a couple pictures and then looking at the pictures. Number 23, practice hand placement. Where are your hands going to be? If they're going to be like this, don't be like this. Okay, it doesn't look cool. Relax. If you're going to have your hands like that, have them gently placed on your arm. Or if it's going to be in your pocket, which you can't see in my pocket, have your hand in there with your thumb in the pocket. Again, these are small things, but they're going to, remember, this picture is going to be your brand and it's going to be everywhere because you're going to leverage it and use the same image. Don't use multiple different images on different platforms. Consistency is really the key here. A couple other ideas I want to leave you with. If you can't hire a professional photographer, a friend, family, end of the day, indirect light, pick out what you're going to wear, put some thought into it, snap some pictures. Even an iPhone works really good. The phones have come a long ways. I have a lot of camera equipment and we've spent tens of thousands of dollars on camera equipment. If you have the right lighting, if you have the right colors, a phone will do just as well. Again, if you get an image and you want to edit the image, you want them to clean it up, Fiverr.com, you can pay like $5 and they'll touch up the image. So if a hair is out of place and you get done, or there's an imperfection on your face and you don't want to take the picture again, or the imperfection's not going to go away, they'll edit the photo for you. So instead of throwing this filter on your picture to take out an imperfection on the face, send your picture to Fiverr, $5, let them know what you want to take out of it. They'll fix it up. The whole goal here is to have a picture that's going to portray your personal brand, and you're going to use it for years to come on every platform. So I hope this helps. I hope these pointers help. Go through them, make a little checklist. You'll be glad you did. There's nothing like getting an image done and having it not work for what you want it to do. So put some thought in ahead of time. I'm sure your image will turn out really well, and it'll be something that'll benefit you for years to come.